Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. Hope everyone's doing well. We are right on time today. For once. All right, let's get the current energies for today. Energies for today. Oop, fell on the floor. Oh, let's see. We've got Nine of Pentacles. Having everything you need at your fingertips, even. She looks like she's planted these seeds and they've grown into the resources that she needs. I'm just looking at, she almost looks like a sunflower to me. And with this sunflower, the sunflower always turns towards the sun. No matter where it's growing, it will always follow the sun. So the sun would be, in the tarot, your happiness. So Nine of Pentacles is planting those resources that will bring you to your happiness, ultimately, and banking them and knowing that you have them. So, good energy. Like it, like it. Sorry, guys, I'm a little tired today. And the Fool, brand new beginning. So, this Fool, he's carrying what he needs. Nothing's pushing him, though. Normally in the Fool card, you see someone warning him, like in the regular Rider-Waite, the Fool, the dog, is trying to warn him that he's jumping off a cliff. But in this one, he's walking over the rainbow. And he's a leprechaun. Either way, new beginning, but he knows where he's going, and he's being supported by the universe. There's no falling in this card. There's no jumping off a cliff. He's guided very well. He doesn't even need to look. He just knows it's there in that new beginning. Beautiful. So what's new, guys? What is new? All right. Eight of Wands in reverse. Eight of Wands looks burdensome. But in the reverse, we have frustration and delays. So this way she would be moving very, very fast. This way she's delayed. What is delaying her? Her feet are showing she doesn't understand something. What is she not understanding? Whatever she's not understanding is delaying the lesson, maybe? Or the journey? The new journey? Maybe the new journey is being delayed by a lack of understanding. I gotta think about that for a minute, guys. Let's get another card. Got everything we need. Two of Cups in sideways again. We got that yesterday, guys. It's your decision. Okay, let's see. So you have everything you need. You got a new beginning, but it's being delayed because you haven't decided if you want to honor yourself or not. This decision needs to be made, guys. Needs to be made for this to move forward. We talk about self-love. We talk about honoring ourselves. We can't squash that. Deciding not to decide is going to delay this new beginning. And you have everything you need to get the new beginning going. So what's the problem? Queen of Cups. Too much love. Not too much love, but that nurturing love. Mother type energy. So this could be very domestic, very resourceful. And she's got her resources over here with her new beginning. So what's holding it up? What is holding it up? Something about this nurturing energy is, are you nurturing someone else instead of yourself? Are you taking care of someone else instead of yourself? We got to take care of ourselves first, guys. We come first. Bottom line. Self-care, it's a thing. Decide. Decide to put yourself first, and then you can be the nurturing energy. You can't have this energy in a healthy way until you've learned to nurture yourself. So you've learned to love yourself first, No amount of you taking care of anyone else is going to ever be fulfilling or be healthy, because you will always put them first. Remember the card we got yesterday with the with that creepy one with the flies, where it was taking on one more thing. Stop doing that. Make a decision to do something different, and understand, because it's being delayed. You have everything you need for this new cycle to start, but you're delaying it by not honoring yourself. Not great, guys. Yeah, I don't know that I have anything else to say about that. Let's see, let's get an oracle card. I'm super tired today, guys. I'm so sorry. I know, usually I have a bunch of stories and good stuff to say, but not today. I am going to need some extra self-care, I think. I'm drained. Whoa. Gilded regret. All kinds of stuff happening. Artificial heart, and it turned to the Eight of Cups. Eight of Wands, rather, sideways. To where you get to decide if that's going to be a delay or not. Artificial heart and gilded regret. They're looking at each other as if I don't know. This is a new moon, and this is a waxing crescent. 5 and 12. 5's about change, gilded regret. Let's read from the book. So we've got some regret here and an artificial heart. Interesting. What do you guys regret? What are you regretting? Is it 5? Let's see, an elven queen with heavy eyes. Her dress is blue as the clearest water. Her crown of thorns and golden clawed flowers holds a blue orb in her hand. Memories are like floating underwater, safe, warm, and murky, yet they held the scent of death. The cage of our memories is the most gilded, lingering to the past, savoring crumbs and flashes and hints and ifs. But is our sword, however, is our shield. We follow the river against the currents to a sea of maybes. We cannot say life is here now, we just say life was here. So that even when the future builds day by day, we still look backwards, our memories and possibilities, options we missed, things we lost, changes we fled. It's like saying in the twilight of conscious, in the blessed state of those 5 minutes between the time the alarm rings and when you actually wake up, like little kids, between time mom calls and the time we need to wake up and run. But those 5 minutes are taking up too much time. They are the drain of our energies, of our opportunities, of our future. The ifs are now gone. Whatever has been already, isn't it? So that's saying that you've left something that you regret leaving. But no amount of you ruminating on it is ever going to change it. You gotta be present, be here now. You guys know I always say that. Let's see, what is this? Artificial heart. If I don't feel the warmth of the sun, will I blame the sun or myself? Ooh, I like that. A female figure, an android or a robot, with cyber lines traveling over the skin like gentle spiders, a black choker of feminine servitude, and jade eyes of futuristic indifference, building oneself to specifications, steeling oneself to adversity, dreaming of electric sheeps. Once upon a time, it was a time of flying monkeys. Oh, we got flying monkeys yesterday, guys. Remember? Someone journeyed to a place that wasn't Kansas in order to gain a heart. Oh, such a charming old-fashioned fairy tale. A new heart can be bought on the internet now and delivered in a couple of days with a brand new shiny instruction manual. It works, too. It gets the job done. It's not a job of feelings. It's scripted, like a job of numbers. It actually feels like a trade-off. We find refuge in the rational mind, which in turn gives us back the illusion of control. But we still feel. We still long to live through emotions fully. We are truly like an artificial knight who wants to become a real person. Happiness is not in numbers, but it's not because numbers are bad. It's because there is nothing that alone can grant happiness and guarantee it. We trade in the natural world for artificiality, and then we blame this choice as the reason why our sky has no color. What if it's not actually connected? What if it's just an excuse? What if even an artificial heart could beat and fall in love and drown in sorrow? So, interesting, guys. Interesting. I'm not sure what to take on that. Going through the motions and just expecting that the actions will bring about the emotion, but that's not always the case. But it could happen. That's what it's saying. So you can't trade your emotion for logic and then expect to feel. At the end of it, you have to make the decision to feel. You have to make the decision to love yourself. You have to make the decision to put yourself first and quit treating yourself like a robot. Quit acting like a robot. Quit going through the motions and expecting the emotion to come out of it. You've got to put the emotion in it for it to come out of anything, whether it be human or robot. You have to put the emotion in there. And it's a choice that you make right here. And then you can nurture. Nurture yourself, nurture others. But until you do that, until you honor yourself, you will be stuck. And this new beginning will never happen. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. We'll talk in a minute. Much love and light. Hey, guys. How's it going? So, a couple things today. We had the numbers 5 and 12. 12 reduces to 3, which is the divine number. 5s are the number of change. That's what it means to me. But think about what those numbers mean to you. We had the Fool card where he was walking over the rainbow. And then at the end, we had the Wizard of Oz reference in the Oracle card. So I'll talk about that in a minute. But interesting, right? So when I said what is new, when I was asking you guys what is new, the card flipped out. And then I said I need to think about that when we got the 8 of Wands in the reverse. So it was, I said it was not understanding. And I even said I need to think about that. So whatever this new thing is that you guys are being faced with, this new cycle, you're not understanding it yet, but give yourself time to think about it because it will come to you. When I was talking about the resources and the new beginning, the dogs barked. And they barked when I had the Queen of Cups in my hand and I touched the 9 of Pentacles. Nurturing your own resources. Nurture yourself. I mean, pretty much the whole reading was talking about nurturing yourself. When I said I was drained, the cards flipped on the 8 of Wands. I mean, they jumped, flipped, and 2 of them jumped out. So I feel like that was kind of an overwhelming message, and it's going to hit you like a ton of bricks, where you're going to understand it all at once, and it's going to be overwhelming. I can't think of a better word. And when I said it flipped on the 8 of Wands, I called it the 8 of Cups, which was never, there's never a mistake. So the 8 of Cups is walking away from things that no longer serve you. Walking away from 8 broken cups. That's a hard thing to do because you're so invested, right? So a lot of people have a hard time when they've invested a lot of time and energy and money sometimes to walk away from something. So that might be part of what you need to understand. Gilded regret is regret for walking away from something. So it's actually deceptive. I looked up gilded. It's deceptive. It's telling you that you don't remember things exactly the way they were. Our brains have a tendency to kind of cover up the negative parts. So whatever it was you walked away from, you're remembering it better than it was. So just remember that. Your memory is always trying to protect you. They talked about the artificial heart and the flying monkeys and the whole Wizard of Oz reference. And if you think about the Wizard of Oz and you pair that with the 9 of Pentacles, then what you need is within you. You had it the whole time. Think about Dorothy. She had the ruby red slippers the whole time she was on this journey. And the scarecrow had a brain the whole time. And the lion had a heart the whole time. When you have everything you need and you have it within you the whole time and you just don't realize it, then it's up to you to see it at some point. And someone else will need to reflect it back to you. Think about the Wizard of Oz. They just needed someone to tell them that it was there. They couldn't see it themselves. And a lot of times in in life, we need those relationships to mirror back to us what we can't see. So the end of the day, guys, I think the reading is make the choice, because you are the love that you seek. So I'm going to leave it there. You guys have a wonderful Thursday, and we will talk tomorrow. Much love and light.